Hey, welcome to the Black Umbrella, where all we do is whine about the world around us. Cover sports, politics, current events, and whatever else we can fit under our umbrella. Right now, subscribe to this podcast to receive updates about new episodes and content at umbrellapodcast.com. And don't forget to hit the bell icon on our YouTube page to get notified of new visuals. This is a show for every hyphen American. We are your hosts, Dibs, C. Watt, and the man-child, Chris Jones. And today we're talking about Tekashi 6ixCrime and answering your emails. Let's start the show.
Say what?
I said, by the court's definition, George Zimmerman ate a murderer.
I'm trying to figure out how does this apology, does this excuse make any sense to you?
That he walking around alive right now is blowing my mind.
You don't like the new
I
intro?
just want to start off by saying you ain't shit. Shit ain't you. How about that?
I got a new intro for us, man. Hey, and I broke my glasses this week. I'm
good.
Upset about that.
You know, it's got to be like The Simpsons. Every intro when they run into the living room, something different happens.
Something different.
That's how the intro. Yeah.
Or when Bart always writes something different on the board.
Yeah, exactly. That's our calling card.
I'm gonna take these off. They keep sliding off my face.
That we talking about the Clown Boy this week? Yeah, Clown Boy on the schedule.
Yeah,
that's Colin's man, ain't it?
What?
Ain't that your boy?
Can you name one song of Tekashi 6ixCrime's, Colin?
I can name two
songs.
See,
Gun Mode.
I rest my case.
No. Gun Mode and then Gooba. That's it. Fifi. That's another one.
That's low key my favorite song. Like I
that'd be bang.
So it is your boy. Wait. Is it your boy or not? Because at first you're like, oh, fit it. Then you're like, oh, that's your bang. That's my boy. Like,
No. I said the beat bang. I ain't say the lyrics bang.
Let me give you the backstory. Tekashi 6ixCrime about a year ago was picked up by the FBI. The feds went and got him because he is being indicted for
gun possession.
Yep. He made a deal with the feds to whatever was going on. Bottom line was he snitched on everybody.
Right.
Whoever was involved, he told. There was a big sign on his forehead that said, "I'm telling." They got pictures of him in the courtroom pointing at the judge. It was a big fiasco with the memes. He'd reason Bill Cosby locked up. He told on everybody anything that happened. Anything that happened from June of last year to now, everybody that's in jail is because of Tekashi 6ixCrime. So
he never added on the whole industry.
So he had some affiliation with the gang. What are they? The 9 Trey Bloods?
The Treyway. Wasn't it? Was it Treyway?
Treyway?
Yeah, maybe
that's
9,
what he said in the song.
9 Trey. Yeah, Treyway. I remember that.
One of them gangs. He was gang affiliated, but apparently he had got in too deep. Gang started turning on him, was plotting to murder him. Feds say, "Hey, your crew ain't with you no more. What you gonna do? We need some information. We can help you." And Tekashi was like, "Hell yeah, I'm down with that, because these niggas trying to off me. So let's go." And he's out of jail now because of all the snitching that he did. He got a reduced sentence. He served his time. He's back out on the streets. He's got a new single that pulled in at the time we recording this. Yesterday, when I looked at it, it was 45 million, and I think he might have doubled that since yesterday. I want to get the actual number real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead and do that, because I heard that he broke Eminem's record for the most YouTube streams on the same day, because Eminem's Kill Shot was number 1. We had like 13 or something the same day. I know he broke that yesterday.
That song is garbage.
Well, all of his music is garbage, though. All of his music is garbage. The beats bang, but that's the status of music today, though. That legit is the status of music today.
Wait, you like Gooba?
I like
Juba.
Daryl likes the beat. Daryl like the beat. Daryl can't name a single bar.
He got bars. He said I snitched on everybody and I'm still out here. That's a bar.
I stand corrected. You trash. Your musical taste is trash. Everything about you is trash. Get rid of that music tattoo.
He don't really like it
because it's trash. No, it's not. Today I was at work, and so they have everything blocked because streaming and all this stuff. People work from home is heavy on the network, but Amazon Music works. So I click today's hits. The first song to come on is Goomba, whatever it's called. And one of my coworkers is like, "Why does he sound like Little John?" I'm like, bruh, I never thought about that.
He way
Like,
better.
he does
that
that
raspy,
yelling, rapping, he sounds just like Little John. Like,
dude, that's what
maybe
the kids love nowadays.
look here. It's not mumble rap because he's not mumbling, but
Nah, you just scream, man. That's all it is. It's like heavy metal rap. You just screaming and
that makes sense.
going crazy for no reason.
That makes sense. Because like I saw his Instagram live and he was like he was explaining why he was snitching. He was like they was plotting, they got caught on wiretap threatening to kidnap his mama. They was screwing his baby mama behind his back.
Would y'all snitch?
They was like stealing money from would I snitch?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Like,
snitch?
I got a family, bro. I ain't like
right. And he got a family too. Like, he got a little daughter. Like
he got a baby mama to protect. You know what I'm saying? He got to keep her alive so she can get
no. Baby mama already is clearly don't give no craps about being.
He still got to protect her, dog.
She running through the game.
Look,
baby mama running with the game. She
made her choice.
That baby needs a mama.
Right.
She made her choice. The baby coming with me.
She had to lie in it.
The baby is coming with me.
Look here. When you talking about snitching, you talking about loyalty. All right, cool. Why would I be you? You talking about kidnapping my mama? You running through my baby mama? You stealing money from me? What is there to be loyal about? Why do I have a sense of loyalty to you?
I'd snitch too because of the circumstances. Oh yeah, I'm snitching.
Like under any other circumstances, I wouldn't snitch. But they like my boys. Like we go down. Look at Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart didn't snitch on nobody. She did her time, got out.
Oh, now her time and his time are two different type of times.
Martha Stewart more time than Tekashi.
Okay, but her time is in a 10-bedroom mansion with a pool and this.
She ain't doing. She ain't get all that, bro. She ain't get all that. Now. Martha wouldn't snitch on nobody. They ain't give her that treatment. You got to earn that treatment.
Listen, no. Look, bro. First of all, she's 70-something years old. They're not gonna put her with the wild. I don't want to say the wild people. They're not gonna put her in a
It don't matter. She still lost. She still went to jail. And she still even tried to get her to. It don't matter. I don't care about the conditions in which
her
jail cell was.
Let me get some clarity on this. Are we saying that Martha Stewart is harder than Tekashi 6ix9ine right now? Like, what is
Yes. Even though I understand the reasonings why he snitched, just because I understand, don't mean it's not wrong. Now, if I'm in that situation, guess what? I can probably sit here and say I would do the same exact thing that he would. And
let me stop you. Hold on, because if you just said if you in the streets and you in his situation, what if you not in the streets? Like, because I think we talking about two separate situations. Like, is it wrong for people to snitch on other people if you're not about that life? If it's something street happen and then police coming knocking on your door, because I feel like that's a mentality we need to tear down.
No, I feel like this. If you are involved, you running with them, because it's not like he was just some innocent bystander who came through and then just ratted out on a dime. No. He took a deal, which means he was complicit in the actions and dealings of the gang as well. He ain't innocent. And that you dime your boys out just to get a lighter sentence? Nah. Bobby Smurda took more time so his boys would take less time.
But Bobby Smurda was only they were only going to hit him with the, 9 years?
Right, he did it, though.
It don't matter.
He did it. But I'm saying,
right.
No. But Tekashi 6ix9ine, 47 years.
He wasn't about to snitch on himself.
Give me the 9 years or give me the 2 years. I'm snitching.
It's not even about, okay, even so. Bobby could have got less years. Bobby was complicit. Like I said, Tekashi
he would have got
complicit.
2 less years.
So
he would have got 2 less years.
So what? He still took more time. He would have been out 2 years earlier. He still
okay.
Don't matter how many years it was.
Chris, 47 years.
I don't care, bro.
Compared to 9 years.
Don't do it. Don't do it if you can't handle it when you get caught. Straight up. Don't do it if you can't handle it when you get caught.
That's not everybody's mentality, because a lot of people's mentality
clearly it ain't.
I'm not going to get caught.
I say it. I say it because it sounds right. But I ain't about that life either. That's why I keep my nose clean, bro.
But listen,
I am not about that life.
You're in Tekashi 9's situation where you want to be gang member. He don't even want to be a gang member. He want to have that.
He wanted
image.
To be. He right.
You want to have that image.
Right.
How do you get that image? You get real gang members. Well known, the 9 Trey Bloods. Okay, they offer to put themselves in your music videos and they offer you protection. All you got to do is just break them off. Well, not a little something. He was breaking them off quite a bit of his money, but you're able to play the part. And then you start getting ingratiated into more of their lifestyle. I mean, you got to pay the cost. I'm saying at some point you may get caught, but in his mindset, he's like, I ain't gonna get caught doing this. I'm protected. I'm well protected. I got Shotty. I got some dude named Gouda Gouda. I don't know, man. These guys got some weird names, bro. Like I don't know, but you know, his mindset, he don't think he's gonna get caught. If anything, he think everybody else is gonna be the fall guy when everything gets shut down. But when you start walking around saying F Treyway to the dudes that are protecting you, they're gonna turn their back on you. They're gonna bring you into their car. They're gonna pistol whip you. They're gonna steal $75,000 worth of jewelry, and then $300,000 or $75,000 worth of cash, and $300,000 worth of jewelry from you.
At the same time, why was he screaming F Treyway? Like, again,
because they was banging his baby mama.
Right. Okay. So like I said,
straight up. Let me tell you straight up.
We already hashed that out. We know why.
Right.
Can we agree on this though? Can we agree on he wrong for snitching, but we understand why he did it?
Yes.
He is. Yes, he's wrong. Yep.
Yes.
I get it.
So in him being wrong and snitching, but we can understand why he did it. Do you think that's why he got 105 million views on his newest single right now?
No, that is not. Well, yes, for multiple reasons. One, Charlemagne the God has a bet that he has to fulfill. Let's
no, he does not.
That.
Don't hold him to that. No, bro. We don't want to know it. We don't want to see it. I know what it is.
If you bold enough to say that type of mess, you better back it up.
So for those that didn't hear the bet, hold on.
Just like Tekashi.
Hold on, because I gotta clear that up. You can't just act like you didn't just brush past that. So Charlemagne the God knew that Tekashi was getting some time, and he didn't believe that he was getting out. He was so sure that Tekashi 6ix9ine was not getting out of jail, was not going to beat this sentence, that he agreed that he would suck this man's dick if he got out of jail. Tekashi 6ix9ine is now free. But I know Charlemagne has said he's not doing it. He was saying that was a euphemism. He was playing. It was hyperbole.
That is not a
He's not going to do
it. Twitter is on Charlemagne's head right now about that. That's why you don't go talking around just throwing that crap out there willy-nilly. But back to your question.
Yep.
He's got that views because before he even went in, Tekashi has a following. It's the younger generation. It's not people our age. People our age don't care. People our age aren't going to hear about him. It's that younger generation. It's that 24 to like 14, 12-year-olds who like listen to him and follow. Like he has a very huge following. Also,
did you say 24 to 14?
Well, I went backwards.
He did.
I was about to say, what the heck?
I went backwards, bro.
Oh, Benjamin Button ass age.
You heard what I said.
I know.
You know what? Shutty. But no, he has a following. Like he has like my man was doing big numbers before he even went in jail. Like they like that stuff. Like they like that type of music. They like the controversy. Plus, given how high profile his jail sentence was, his jail time was, you got people like Meek Mill speaking out against him, Snoop speaking out against him. Like
it was so high profile though, is because nobody snitched at a rate that this dude has. Like that's in the spotlight like his. They're like, dang. Okay, so if you watch an interview, he said he got arrested on November 18th. And it was like, so when did you start snitching? November 19th. It's like, dang, nigga, like you're not even going full blown 24 hours before you.
He wasn't even fully processed yet, bro.
No, I know, right? Shoot,
I got dirty. He was in the cuffs snitching. Anything you say can be held against you in the court. I know who did it.
For you guys, yep, I got some. I give you names. I give you dates. I give you shoe sizes. I tell y'all.
It's
everything.
a USB.
Don't take me to jail, please.
Yep. Dude,
no, I mean, he's that type of dude. That I mean, the hair, the whole. He wanted the identity, and he established that identity, and he still has that identity.
You know what's wild though? How being a gang member or a thug or whatever you want to call it, it's changed so much. Okay, so I've never seen a thug nigga with no rainbow hair. All right, never in my day. Like in the 90s, and we're not that old, mind you, but I mean like in the 90s and even in the early 2000s, I would have thought he was gay. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I would have thought he was gay. Secondly, the fact that he walking around alive right now is blowing my mind. It is blowing my mind.
I mean, really, but is it really though? Who's gonna take him out?
Well, slightly. Okay, this is where it slightly blows my mind. Okay, he does have protection. okay, he does have protection from the government. That's the assumption I'm making, is because when he went out on the balcony and started acting a fool, taking selfies or whatever like that, somebody took a picture of it or a video of it and posted it, so his location was out there, so they had to move him somewhere else. But I think come August, because I think August is when his whole sentence is up, and like I said before, I don't wish death on anybody. If the 9 Trey Bloods don't quote unquote handle him come August, I'll be shocked. I'll be like, the gang life.
I'm not, bro.
JD said the streets is dead.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at all this, bro. Like all this fake gangster stuff in hip hop. Mind you, the number one person to me who was a fake gangster is T.I. Boy, I swear, every time I get on Instagram and I see
he used
T.I.
a lot of big words.
No, T.I.'s a fake gangster for this very reason. Whenever you see something happen, something like an unarmed killing of a black man or whatever, you see T.I. rise up and he'll make his Instagram post and he'll bang his chest, but T.I. don't do nothing. T.I., all you do, you post and you don't do nothing. Like, yeah, you went to jail for guns. Cool, you got out. But it's also rumors out there that T.I. went and told. He defends it. He say he didn't do nothing and blah, blah, whatever.
He say check his paperwork. He say ain't nothing on his papers.
Look here. He
I
probably
don't know how all that works. I ain't thugging.
That probably started the jail. Right. I don't know nothing about that either. That's probably part of the, hey, bro, they gonna check for this. If you want me, hey, you gotta strike this, put me in jail, whatever. It's around that. Whatever.
I listen to Expeditions enough to know that he vehemently denies that he snitched on anybody.
Hey,
those are his words. Vehemently.
Yes.
He vehemently denies that he snitched on anybody at any time or any of his counterparts.
Look here.
I know this. How many Uzis he get caught with when he got arrested?
He got caught with a lot. He got caught with a lot.
That's a lot of Uzis, bro. And you only get a year.
He ain't got enough people in the van to claim a gun.
Look here. Michael Vick did more time than T.I.
Yeah, but you know the white people are their dogs, man.
More heavy of a price than T.I.
You don't mess with the dogs, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Them white people love them animals, man. I'm telling you, hey, look, listen. I've heard somebody say, if Trump was on fire and a dog was on fire, they'd save the dog over Trump. Now, Trump is a human being. As much as people don't like him, he's still a human. I think 90% of the people that say that would actually save Trump. But also there was a study done, and we'll go back to the rap thing, but there was a study done where 80% of people say that they feel more bad for dogs than they do for human beings because they think of dogs as infant babies.
That makes sense.
I can get that. However, to bring us back to the topic, no, mind you, no. Hey, there's no gangs that's gonna go out there to actually take down a high profile artist. Last profile artist that we saw get taken out by gang violence was who? And I mean high profile, not somebody up and coming. I mean high profile and established, because low-key, whether or not you like his music, he's high profile and established. He ain't won nothing, but he's still established. You know who he is. He has the views, he has the clout. He's an established artist. A man's with jail came back, Tekashi. A man's with jail came back, is breaking records on views. He's an established artist.
Yeah, but you think there's somebody in the 9 Trey Bloods that's just like, hey, man.
No, you're not going to touch him. He's too high profile. You cannot touch him. You cannot touch him.
Are we giving gangs a bad rap? Maybe they don't do that no more. Maybe the gangs have evolved into, maybe now they about to boycott Tekashi 6ix9ine and he not gonna make no more money. Maybe they to that level of organization.
Like Benjamin Button said, people from the ages of 24 to 14, love Tekashi 6ix9ine, so they'll still buy his record.
Wait, first of all, I don't think I can catch that comment. Second of all, did you he's gonna wake out Tekashi? They don't listen to him. That's what I'm saying.
He just filter him some money. They don't listen to him.
They not listening to him, bro. Like, it's not. Who listens to?
So you saying the gang ain't even got enough influence?
24 to 14.
The gang he was hanging with, you saying they was all over the age of 24 to 14?
I honestly don't think they care. Care.
Sure, I think Shotty is like 37, 38.
The fans had what they needed without Tekashi. He just made it easier. They had what they had. It was.
So this is nothing to them. He ain't got to die.
Get himself off. How many people?
No, he got to die.
He
got to die.
He won't be touched. He will not be touched at all.
But does he have to die?
He's too high profile. No.
Look, he got it. Look,
why?
he for the 9 Trey Blood's sake.
This is all hypothetical. This is a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, this is all hypothetical. I don't want the boy to die, but what I'm saying is their reputation is on the line. Everybody is looking because a high profile nigga snitched on him. And so everybody's looking like, what you gonna do?
Maybe this would be a wake up call. It's so what you is because, hey, maybe we should stop doing dumb shit. Like doing all this game shit.
No. That's not how it works, bro. It's so what the me and you is because people like me and you can get over, certain things. But when you have a reputation to uphold, especially in that type of lifestyle, you got to do something.
Right.
It wasn't like they got caught committing a crime. They didn't get caught committing a crime. He damned them out because they was trying to kill him.
No, he didn't. Daryl, if you understand the legal system, they can't bring charges unless they have proof. They have probable cause and they have proof. They have wiretaps.
No. I'm not saying,
proof, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying that he didn't do nothing. What I'm saying is this is not us robbing the bank and then them coming to pick all 3 of us up, got us in different interrogation rooms. They went and got him because they knew he was the one that was going to break.
Yeah. Why? Because he was in my thing is he was involved as well. He wasn't completely innocent. Right. That's what I'm saying. He's just as guilty, maybe not of the exact crimes, but he's just as guilty of committing a crime as they are. You went it with him. That's why he did time. You went it with him.
There's a crime. Heavy sentences. There's a crime that he did that isn't really spoke about either, and that's the hit he put on Chief Keef. Yeah. And Chief Keef actually got shot at.
Yeah. Chief Keef acknowledged that.
So Tekashi 6ix9ine still is pretty dangerous. If you're putting a hit out on somebody.
Who carried that out? No, who carried that out?
One of the 9 Trey Blood members.
Exactly. He ain't dangerous. The ones he got locked up are the ones who carried that out.
If you look, listen, if I tell you, hey, man, I got enough money to appease you, all you got to do is just go do X, Y, and Z. That's pretty dangerous.
He was dangerous. He don't have that no more because any other gang that he deal with, right now you are a snitch. You will die myself. He don't have that no more. He don't have that no more.
He don't need game. Okay. But what I'm saying is, basically, I was just saying, like, he's done a lot of foul stuff. Putting a hit on
what I'm saying. He's not innocent.
And a bullet was actually fired at Chief Keef. So
his hands ain't clean. Right?
That's my point. That's my exact point. He's just as guilty as they are. But that's what I'm saying. Like we speak on this. Like I feel like the gangs involved, 9 Trey, whatever the hell they call it. I don't
9 Trey Bloods, bro. You better respect them. You better put some
respect on that name. 9 Trey.
All three of them. 9 Trey.
Bro, they gonna get you, bro.
But honestly, at the same time, like people glorify this because they go out. You listen to his music. You listen, like this man is a pedophile.
Sure is.
He is on the record as a pedophile, and people glorify this man.
Not yet.
It's in his statement.
No. He's got it. If he doesn't fulfill his probationary terms, then they'll mark him as a pedophile. But now,
I don't need the courts. I don't need. He's a self-admitted pedophile.
He's a pedophile.
If you read the court document with his admission, he's a pedophile. I don't care if the court.
He did some type of pedophilia. He did.
So he's a pedophile. Like, ain't no if the court says. I don't really care if the court says so.
No. Okay, to me and your eyes, if we look at it, we're like, okay, you nasty for being.
George Zimmerman ain't murderer.
Say what?
I said by the court's definition, George Zimmerman ain't a murderer. So let's not.
I mean, it's the same.
He's walking the streets.
I'm talking about paperwork though. If you're looking at paperwork,
nobody care about no paperwork. Paperwork can be edited, misconstrued. Like, I ain't talking about no paperwork.
The difference between you being free and in jail is paperwork.
Just ask T Grizzly. Paperwork will vouch for him.
Or his. That man be snitching on himself.
Right.
Too, man. Like,
I
downloaded 3 of his mixtapes, bro, and I'm like, man, every song, man, he telling on himself. Like, I know a lot about this kid. A whole lot about this kid. But it's all right. Hopefully he don't do nothing wild. He's smart, though. He real smart.
Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, we keep getting off topic. Like, Daryl, you need to bring this back in.
I can't. You keep talking.
Shut up.
Did y'all see that story? I sent it in the group chat. Yeah,
bro, I heard about that. I heard about that, bro.
I know everything about that.
Wait. Which story? Because there's like 3.
Okay, all right. Let me get a backstory. Hold on. So
give him backstory.
Royal Oak City Commissioner Kim Gibbs was detained last Wednesday by security workers at a Meijer on Coolidge Highway for retail fraud. She actually did rob the grocery store. She was in line and she only paid for $45 of those items. And as she was leaving the store, she was detained by the Meijer's employees. Good work, guys. Getting this.
There's a lot of conflicting reports on that.
Oh, no, I have the video. I want to link the video into...
No, I mean conflicting reports about how much she took.
No, they said she only paid for about $45 worth of whatever she took. It was in our...
The conflicting report is coming from her. She didn't steal as much as they said she stole. It was only a little bit.
Don't
be
talking derogatory about my commissioner, bro.
So officially, she's accused of taking a shopping cart of grocery items worth about $95 to a self-checkout scanner inside the store and only paying for $45 worth of items. And that's according to the Royal Oak Police Chief, Corrigan O'Donoghue. The department got a call from the Meijer's loss prevention officers around 1:30, saying Gibbs had been detained for retail fraud, and she was issued a citation for third-degree retail fraud and released at the scene. She then wanted to issue an apology to the city of Royal Oak, where she was employed. It's an unfortunate incident based upon the comments she made in the release statement. We're obviously concerned about the commissioner. Going forward, we're not going to wish her anything but the best, because prior to this, she was asked to step down from her position. She refused, so the mayor of Royal Oak decided to censure her. So that means that it's technically she's been asked to resign, and they're not going to allow her to collect her $40 a month that she was receiving as a salary.
First of all, like, man, like it's very telling how you have someone in a certain position. One, yeah, I always go first, bro. You wait something.
Go ahead, Chris.
He just jumps right in there.
Of course.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go get her. You know what I'm saying? Not sure quit interrupting me. So she's at the protest. She got cited because she was there, no face mask, not social distancing. We all seen the whole images from the whole protest, which is just a different subject on its own. But then to blame, so when she got arrested, she blamed her shop, but she blamed it on her being unemployed. She blamed it on threats and the harassment that she received. Apparently, she received one creepy call that she just went and called the police about, and then they started doing patrols around her house. They couldn't do a trace on the call because no crime was committed. It wasn't a threat. It wasn't anything. It was just a creepy phone call. So she blamed it on that. She blamed it on then being censored and like the national attention that she's garnered. It just gave her a hard time, and she wasn't in a good state of mind. Wow. Like this just reeks of privilege. Like I just can't.
Yeah, Colin. Like how does losing your job is tough on anybody, but she was only making $40 a month, and I want to state that she is a licensed attorney in Michigan, so she can practice law. That is her day job. Apparently, how she was paying her bills was practicing the law. I'm trying to figure out how does this apology, does this excuse make any sense to you?
It's short. No, it don't. So I mean, no, not really, bro. I mean, first of all, she should have got to handle your money a little bit better. Okay, like, come on now. I don't know. I mean, I'm embarrassed for her a little bit. But at the same time, like, why didn't you steal from another county or something, man? You gonna steal from the county you love that you're a commissioner of? That don't make any sense.
Why are you advocating crime, Colin? People get murdered.
Dude,
people stealing. Like,
if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it, bro, do it. You know, don't do it in your own backyard.
The views and opinions expressed by Colin are in no way, shape, or form that of Black Umbrella. Colin's views are that of himself, not the rest of us.
if I love a county so much, I'm not gonna steal from them. I'm gonna steal from the neighboring county.
Or how about you just don't steal?
Because I'm hungry, bro, and I can only afford my insulin.
No. It ain't like you don't got money. She had $45 worth of groceries, bro. You better get it cracking. We have done more.
What do you mean get it cracking? What does that even mean? I wonder what was in her cart.
Hold on, I got it. I got you.
Oh, for real?
Okay. Daryl Magnum PI.
I was gonna put it up on the screen, but
like
my computer acting funny. Hold on,
pistachios in there or something.
let me grab this
Just say
photo
it.
real quick because she apparently she
ice
paid for
cream.
the
Some
food.
Gouda cheese.
Apparently she paid for most of her food, but in this picture, they've got her stealing two jars of ragu spaghetti sauce. She's got some pots. What do you call them?
Okay, you got to cook.
Pots? No, not no. Mm-mm. I would be remiss to be on her side if she had got some pots to cook in. You know, I might feel bad for her. These are pots that you put flowers in.
So leisurely things.
Leisurely things. But I've got video
Okay.
evidence from officer's body cam that was on the scene. Got a picture of all the items that she attempted to steal on the desk. And it was not what you would call essential.
Edibles. Not
And
edible.
the thing is, she got lucky because due to COVID, they didn't take her to jail. They cited her and let her go. She didn't see the inside of a jail cell. It's a misdemeanor. She didn't see the inside of a jail cell.
We all have grown up to, like, you know, we've known each other since like before, you know, but 18, 19, 20. You know, me and Chris, me and you have lived together. You and Dibs have lived together. We've seen some financial hardships. Okay, so mind you, as 18-year-olds, if we have $45, where are we gonna go get our food at?
Bruh, what you mean? $45? We was calling.
Where was we getting $45?
We was making that work, bro. We was making that work.
That's what I said. That's what I meant by she better get it cracking, bro. Like we was eating ramen. We had hot sauce, ranch, bro. We was making
hot dogs,
work, bro.
$6 for $1.
Bro, do you know how much ramen you can get with $45?
Bro,
you can get 450 packs of ramen. I know the math, bro.
Colin,
10 packs for $1.
You remember that time I like went through my freezer? I was like, it was a whole bunch of meat, like random stuff in there. We threw that bad boy in the grill. We was hungry as hell. It was a bunch of old, it wasn't old,
bro.
We'd have been there for a minute. We threw all that.
There's documentation of that.
It's still
There's documentation of it,
bro. And Hot and Ready's still $5. Hot and Ready's been $5 since we got out of high school, bro. They dropped the price because remember it used to be $1.99 a slice. Then they they killed the world with that $5 Hot and Ready.
Some people. This is the problem with some people. Okay, being poor at some point in your life, and I'm talking about when you're younger, that can be rewarding in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Because when you get older, even though you don't want to be poor, when you get hit with hard times,
lessons you learn,
you know how to survive.
Yep,
that is a word.
I'll tell you, my time in Green Valley, when I lived in Green Valley, with just like I had no blinds on my door wall. I had like a twin bed I was sleeping in. I threw all my clothes on the floor in my closet. I ain't had no dresser. Like I ain't had nothing, bro. Like when I say broke and with nothing, like I ain't had nothing. I still remember that to this day. Like financially, that's why like I will always have a roof over my head. I will always have food in my refrigerator. I will always have a job, and I will always have a car. Like I've lived out of my car, living with my sister, driving back out here. Like I know what's like being on your last, bro. I was working at McDonald's on Hard Roll and Romeo, but was driving all the way to Plymouth and Steele to stay with my sister. Like waking up, going to work, driving all the way back.
That's poverty.
You got to make it work. You got to make it happen, bro. Like,
I've been there,
in my
man.
Black Explorer.
I've been there. I got all my furniture in my first apartment from my roommate when he moved out. He got called on orders and just left all his stuff there. The couch, the TV. If he had took all his stuff with him, bro, like
I remember that.
I'd have been over there with you and Jake.
Sleeping on the floor.
But that's right. But that's what I'm talking about when I say the privilege. Like you've had like such a good life, and like that's not even a racial thing. That's an economical thing. Like you had such a good life, and you stress out over ragu, bro. You better get some tomato paste, some garlic, some onions, some bell pepper. Get it cracking. What you mean,
bro?
Like you don't. I mean, granted,
I know how to live in the raw
out there, but like you don't know how to season. Like, come on, bro. You can make your own.
I think the ragu is cheaper than all the ingredients you just named.
No,
she had two of them though.
Tomato paste.
She had two of them. She was being selfish. She was being greedy.
It's like $7. It's like $7.
Wait, she married? She not married, right?
She got to be married. I think she is married.
No, I ain't seen it. She ain't married.
Not with a voice.
Where her husband money at?
What's she doing with her stimulus check?
No, she can't be married, bro. Look, listen.
No, she ain't got no family like that.
No man is gonna let his wife go out there and be like, "Hey, baby, I need you to steal some ragu."
Oh, Colin, let's not stereotype men because there are some men out there who are not the dominant ones in their relationship. That's another topic for another day.
So you think she smacked him
She
up
does seem
before she left the house and said, "I'm about to go steal this ragu sauce, whether you like it or not"?
No, I feel like that there are
Either you
just
with
some
me or
domineering
against me.
men. I mean, domineering women who are married to some submissive men. And
Oh, no,
what do you mean
man.
that? Like, she gonna do whatever she want to do,
I
regardless.
probably would have put my foot
bro,
down. Like, this is where I draw the line. I'm not going to be a part of your life of crime.
No, but also at the same time, she exhibited that she felt some type of power based off the protest. Her reaction to the protest, you just
Bro, this is twice in a month. She ain't got nobody in the house telling her that this is wrong.
Right. No, it's dude, she thought that she like was exempt. She felt like she was exempt from laws. You go to the protest, you got censored, you cried about how they violated your civil rights. 2 to 3 weeks later, you are literally committing a crime and stealing from a grocery store. And then you come out with some lame excuse, oh, unemployment, my medication. I would have used that excuse for being down at the protest.
At least she was being cooperative when they arrested her. When she was detained, she was being cooperative. That's why they let her go. I'm going to let that simmer. It's time for questions, bro. It's time for questions.
Let's get it.
Do one of y'all got the email? Hold on, I got to open it back up.
Show prep.
No, I had it prepped.
Yes.
Your yelling is clipping my headphones, bro.
Well, maybe you should upgrade your
headphones. Clip.
Maybe you should upgrade your
Upgrade my headphones.
Yeah.
Bro, you just yell so loud. My stuff is clipping like crazy.
Fine. I was talking like this last week. It was fine. What changed? Your headphones?
Oh, I ain't had no headphones on last week.
Exactly. Upgrade your headphones, cuz.
Come on now, bro.
All right, so okay. See, this is why. See, I told y'all my glasses broke, so I'm reading this blind. Don Dean wants to know, when getting a fade type haircut, should the line be straight or curved?
Ooh. You know, I struggle with this. This is a good one. How old are we?
Wait, the line in the front?
The line in the front. Oh, or maybe he's talking. No. Maybe he's talking about the line in the back.
It's got to be in the back.
The line in the back.
Who getting the curved line in the front?
How old are we though?
The Black Power Ranger.
Yeah, no.
I'm assuming he's talking about in the back
with a Black Ranger, bro.
In the back.
I go straight in the back. I get it straight. I don't get it curved.
I get mine faded out, so I don't have
I fade mine out. Yeah,
because we grown men.
Fade it out.
No, not really. Yeah, sometimes like
Chris, you better start fading that boy.
No, I think to my haircuts. Bella likes it, so I'll stick to what she likes. I mean, I don't know why you're looking at my hair like that.
Ain't nobody looking at your hair.
Clearly, you are. You got an opinion on it.
Look, you got first of all, you got a hat on. Second of all, I ain't know what you got done in the back of your head until you just said something.
Look here, I look like the Black Power Ranger if I take this bad boy off. It is a wrap. I am not taking this off.
God bless your soul.
Right? What's next, dear?
I can't find the email.
Appreciate the support.
Love it.
We
have seen a lot of support over the past week. I definitely appreciate it. We got to get our game up.
Okay.
Give people what they want.
Kyle wants to know, in today's world, is dating someone a couple years younger a big issue or not?
Colin, I'll let you take that one first.
No, I don't see no problem with it.
I think we need to establish a default age. You're talking about like 24 to 14 or?
Yeah,
right. I think there's a formula it's supposed to go to it. I think it's like your age minus, it's like some type of like, that makes it within range. Me personally, I'm 31. I'm not going no lesser than 4 years. We were in high school at the same time. I'm good on it.
I don't think an older person dating a younger person is a problem, as long as we're not talking like 60-year-old and like an 18-year-old or nothing. That's foul. That's foul.
On who's in? Because sometimes you be having decrepit 60-year-olds who they ain't all together there. You got the 18-year-olds just trying to get the money and just, it depends on who's in.
Oh man, just trying to get sucked up before he goes.
Or sometimes he just wants the companionship. Is a man out there like that? Come on, you own one of them. Jeez.
What 18-year-old can give you companionship?
Bro, do you know what companionship is? Just be there. You want to feel young. Just be there. Be
So
around.
lonely.
Go on
Okay,
trips
what
together.
18-year-old just wants to chill with a 60-year-old?
Any 18-year-old that's got a multi-millionaire 60-year-old quote unquote boyfriend definitely would.
That is
Going
an
on trips and
extremely
traveling, you got a bank
specific
account? What do you mean? You act like sugar daddies don't exist. What the fuck are y'all talking about? You think sugar daddies going for 32-year-olds? No.
Hey,
I'll
Chris,
give some
what's your sugar daddy
companionship for
first name?
multi-millions of dollars.
Chris,
That's a whole nother different podcast. You gonna admit that right now? You say what, Colin?
what's your sugar daddy last name?
Shut up, Colin.
That's his last name?
Shut up.
Broccoli or greens, y'all.
This abbreviated version? Give
Broccoli or greens?
Yep.
me the broccoli.
Green.
You'll take the broccoli?
Broccoli.
Greens.
Broccoli.
Greens.
No, I like greens. Don't get me wrong. I like greens, but
greens with some turkey, and some hot sauce, some Frank's
okay.
Red Hot.
So, okay. So are we
yeah.
getting all the extras on the side, or are we just talking about just?
Bro, the question was broccoli or greens, bro.
Yeah, he said broccoli or greens, but you're talking about throwing all this extra credit on it.
Either way, it's still the greens.
It kind of
and
come
I
with
like
it.
it with some turkey and some Frank's Red Hot. It's greens all the way.
It
Right.
okay. Still give me the broccoli.
Greens, a little bit of vinegar.
See, there's some New York niggas. You can't trust them.
Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with where I'm from.
This was a little tougher.
It ain't got nothing.
This was a little tougher though. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Don't mix them up.
Waffles. Only because I'm eating fried chicken with them.
Oh.
That's it.
It's a very nigga thing to do.
Yeah.
Chicken and waffles? You ain't never had chicken and waffles?
No.
No,
I want to try it though.
You missing out on life then.
Credit or cash?
Cash.
You know, cash is king, but
you need cash to pay off the credit.
I mean, I've had cash for a long time, and it took me a long time to establish credit. I didn't really take credit seriously until I got to my late 20s. So I'm gonna say credit.
You say credit, Colin? You do realize
say credit is because I'm gonna say credit because of this. When I went and got my car, they were like, "No, you can't lease it," is because you don't have enough credit history. Now I had enough cash to just buy it straight up, but obviously that doesn't make any sense. So they were like, "Yeah, why would it make sense to buy a brand new car straight up when you're not going to?"
Because you don't have any interest. So when you lease it or when you finance it, you pay more than what you originally.
But why am I going to buy a car straight up, full blown cash when I'm not going to keep it for more than 3 years?
Okay, so then you don't buy it, you lease it, all right?
They wouldn't let me lease it.
That wasn't an option.
I didn't have credit history.
So what did you do?
I ended up financing it.
So you ended up financing it instead of just buying it outright?
Instead of just buying it outright.
Because when you buy it outright, you would have actually paid less than what you actually paid for the car when you paid it all off.
I'm not paying off the full car, though. I'm only going to pay for it for 3 years, and then I'm done. I'm giving it back. And then my credit is already good.
Can you do that?
So, in the system.
Thank you, Dibs. Yes, you can do that.
You can play the system.
You can get a car back.
Yeah. You can finance a car.
Yeah, you can get it
then after a certain amount of time, you can give the car back.
And so what about the money you still owe on the car?
I don't owe the money on the car.
Why not?
Because he's that good of a negotiator.
You gotta explain this to me.
We don't got time for it, bro. We only have 10 minutes left.
Hold on, I got a question. Since we talking about money, I was watching Frasier the other day. And
oh God.
This so look, it's a situation, right? This lady lost her job, right? And she needed some money. She needed some money for essentials. And she asked Frasier, "Hey, can I borrow the money?" He gave it to her. And the next day, he see her with all these shopping bags. Ran up on her. So and he felt some type of way. He like, "Oh damn, I just gave you all this money and you out here shopping at Neiman Marcus. Like, what's up with that?" My question to y'all, like, okay, so let's say y'all loan me $1,500, right? I'll tell you I'm in dire straits. I need $1,500. And then the next day y'all see me with the new J's on. Is it your business what I spent the money you loaned me on? You didn't ask me up front. You just gave me the money. I told you I needed it. You gave it to me. But you see me buying non-essential things after you've loaned me the money and I haven't paid it back yet.
With me, it would depend. Like, if you come to me, you say you're in dire straits, like you really needed it, I'm going to assume that it is for something that you are in need of. Not a want, you're in need of. So it just depends on whether or not I stressed myself out financially to help you out, or if I just, like, gave it to you. Now, if I stress myself out, and, like, I would look at you like, you better have my money exactly when you said you was going to give it back to me. If not, we definitely gonna have some issues. And then next time you ask me to borrow money, I might not have it.
That's bold. I need like $200. Just cash at me.
I ain't got it.
If I see somebody walking around in J's after I lend them some money and they sound like they was desperate for it, be like, what size are them J's? What size? Because they about to be mine. I ain't never heard of a nigga. Look, I ain't never heard a nigga say I need to buy some J's. I'm broke, but I need these J's.
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
That's exactly like, because I've done that a couple of times where I've stressed myself out financially, which I no longer do, to help somebody out. To like, I loan you this money, but I once borrowed money from somebody else just to loan it to somebody. Like, I no longer do that. I no longer do that stuff no more.
Wow,
you know what you do,
I've gotten screwed over a couple times doing that.
Because I've loaned money before, and I would always tell the person, look, I'll lend you this money, but we're going to set an exact date. I'm going to get this bread back. Exact date. So if you get the money and you go blow it on whatever, and I see you bought something frivolous, yeah, I probably won't lend you money again, but I won't say nothing to you, but I'm still expecting that money back on time.
That's fair.
Maybe that's it, you know.
That's fair.
I agree.
Yeah, you won't get money from me ever again. Not ever again, but I'll think twice about it.
I agree. I'm with you on that. Like, yeah, like nah. Especially like you say you need to borrow it. I got you, but like I'm in dire need. Nah, bro, you better come. Yeah, like I ain't gonna make you come about them J's because I ain't a fighting type dude, but I have my way of getting back at you. Like,
yeah, I don't know,
bro. You gonna call the 9 Trey Bloods?
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter.
You gonna call the 9 Trey Bloods?
It ain't that deep. Clearly, it ain't that deep. I just give my money back, and then once you get
what do you mean clearly it ain't that deep? You said you got ways you gonna get back at somebody.
I can get back at people without getting violent. You can get back at people without getting physical.
Sound deep enough.
By the ankles.
I handle mine how I handle mine. I always get back somehow.
Chris gonna get one of them Air Force ships and fly over their house and start dropping bombs. You're like, nigga, I thought you couldn't fly.
No, when your car is sitting on flats and ain't no punctures in your tires, then I mean, it is what it is.
I don't know where we're getting at with this.
Just saying.
Crime doesn't pay.
I'll never ask you for money.
It doesn't.
Hey, no. It's paying Tekashi 6ix9ine because this man is making a killing.
That's true.
This dude is doing big numbers.
Crime does pay.
It didn't pay for Karen. She got caught. It ain't paying for her. She done. Karen's done.
She all right though. She all right.
Karen, aka Karen.
I mean, she in the news. She got an election coming up. This is good publicity for her, getting her name out there. Yep. I don't know who her opponent is.
Her opponent is the dude who censored her.
Oh damn!
She's going for his spot.
Hey, she got more street cred than all three of us put together though. So
exactly,
hey, she can have it.
That might help out if she try to join the gang.
I am not trying to fit no stereotype. I'm good being exactly who I am. You can have it. Street cred don't do me no good.
Well, with that being said, though, what you know what's gonna do you some good, man?
What up?
5 minutes in the box. I wanna hand the reins over to you for a little segment we like to call Chris's Corner. Subscribe to the podcast. Visit umbrellapodcast.com for updates. And Chris, is on you.
While it's funny to sit here and poke fun at Kim and her shenanigans, I can't help but see how this correlates to another issue that's been weighing on me all week. If you haven't been paying attention, this last week, 2 men, father and son, Gregory and Travis McMichael, were arrested for the shooting death of 25-year-old Ahmaud Arbery. We've seen this before. In fact, it's become a regular fixture in America. An unarmed or sometimes legally armed black man killed, and immediately the conversation turns to, well, what did they do? Or, well, if they just complied. Every time I see this story, I immediately silently beg to myself, please don't have done something to quote unquote justify this. Please don't be at fault. But when it comes down to it, racists, bigots, and other widespread ignorance will find a reason to try and justify it. Ask yourself, if someone witnessed Kim Gibbs stealing in an attempt to make a citizen's arrest shot her, what would be the outcome? Would their immediate reaction be shock and outrage that someone lost their life over something as a simple misdemeanor? Or would it be viewed as justified because she was a criminal? Let's be real. We all know the answer to that. The tone and treatment is 9 times out of 10 different when it's a person of color. The fact that Dylan Roof can walk into a Charleston church and take 9 lives and be treated to Burger King afterwards proves that. I know a lot of people are tired of everything being about race. First, check your privilege, because we are too. We're tired of hearing about it. We're tired of having to live it. The court of public opinion and the court of law have shown to be skewed based off the quote-unquote defendant. I have seen all over social media lately, people try to defend or take a neutral stand on this till due process takes its course. I'll be glad when I have the privilege enough to not be outraged by stories like this, because I know I can count on good old due process to take its course. By the way, has anybody checked on George Zimmerman? The Black community is outraged, and rightfully so. But our anger isn't based off hypothetical situations. We don't get the privilege to argue about what if the situation was reversed. We're always on the non-hypothetical side. Like, I get it. This country was built off the strength of racism. It was and is entrenched in our economy, our government, even in our entertainment. In my opinion, to say that racism has gotten better would be a lie. It's not gotten better. It's gotten more subtle. It's not just always the blatant in-your-face KKK hood on in a grocery store racism anymore. It's the friend who seems to have that quote-unquote misguided explanation and always asking, accusing you of things, of making things about race. There's also the ones who think that the Confederate flag isn't racist or has any racist connotations, but it's part of an innocent Southern heritage. It's the ones who praise you for not reacting for getting called a nigger in a bar, but the ones who defend their loved ones' use of the word as a bad night, or they were just drunk. It's the ones who remain quiet and neutral in the face of racism and prejudice. Martin Luther King once said, "He who passively accepts racism is as much involved in it as he who perpetrates it." He accepts evil without protesting against it is really cooperating in it. Silence speaks volumes. But I promise that as long as I have to raise my son in a world like this, my loudmouth ass will drown you out. All right, fellas. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
It's a wrap.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Fellas.
Deuces. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Subscribe and thanks for listening. See y'all next week.